Logan Mulligan runs a video strategy company with his wife. He also plays bass in a dinosaur-themed death metal band. Yeah, you heard that right. He's part philosopher, part filmmaker, and 100% creative rebel. This episode of the Rebel Rebel is brought to you by my book, Brand Jitsu. All right, forget brand theory. This is branding that punches above its weight. After 25 years helping artists, entrepreneurs, and businesses stand out, I wrote Brand Jitsu. Move your brand from meh to memorable. It's the real stuff, story, strategy, and sharp positioning that makes people pay attention. Find it at your favorite bookstore or online at brandjitsu.com. Well, welcome to the Rebel Rebel. I'm your host, Michael Dargie, and somewhere across the world, we're about to find out where is Logan Mulligan. How the hell are you?
I'm great, man. I'm so pumped to be here.
I'm pumped to have you. So let's start with, where are you in the world?
Yeah, so I am in the cold tundra that we call Texas.
Yeah, weather's a bitch lately, hey?
Yes, yes, it is. Yeah, it's like a toxic ex-girlfriend.
Awesome. Logan, if you could describe to the world what it is that you do, what would you say?
Oh man, that's such a loaded question. I feel like, yeah,
creative rebels and entrepreneurs, buddy. This is the show.
That's right, man. Yeah. And I've listened to so many of your episodes that, and like in preparation, trying to just figure out like what kind of questions you're going to throw my way. And I knew this one was coming. Uh-huh. And I also, it seems that nobody really has their answer ready. So right. Every time, so, I mean, what do I do? So on a day-to-day basis, I run a video production and strategy company with my wife.
Nice.
We help business owners and organizations, clarify their brand messaging, build trust in their brand, increase engagement through storytelling video content, both short form and long form.
I love this.
Yeah, it's the coolest thing ever. And that's just kind of like day to day. That's I live, sleep, breathe, eat all of the verbs of my business. And then sometimes on the weekends, I play bass in a death metal band.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah, man, 100%.
Oh my God, I love, what's the name of your band?
It's Primal Tyrant. And I'll take it even a step further. Every single one of our songs is dinosaur themed, but like in a really cool way.
Oh my God. So you're going to send me links and we're going to put them in the show notes, because I did not see that coming.
Yeah, man. I have a feeling I might have a couple curveballs to throw your way.
Oh my God, I love it. So I just as a brief aside and a connection, I'm in a play at a place called Loose Moose Theater Company, and it's called Aesop's Fables. We do theater for kids, and really it's for like 4 to 10-year-olds. And one of the characters I play is a punk rock mouse named Sid, who lives in the city. And I play this thrash metal song. Like the country mouse plays this really nice little country song, and then I go up to do my sing along, and it's like a thrash punk, like 80s skate punk.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I love it. That's so cool.
I'm gonna send you a guitar pick from our band. It's called Three Blind Mice. Is the
yes, dude. I love it. I love it. It'll go on my memento shelf right behind me.
Awesome. Okay. I will get your coordinates later. Okay. So, holy shit. Like so many questions. So let's go back in time. And, I mean, did you know you wanted to be like a storyteller when you were young?
Yeah, I think so. I think at the very least, I always knew I wanted to pursue something creative. I used to wake up like incredibly early before school just so I could draw, like put a pencil in my hand and draw. And so like that was like elementary school age. So it's like I've always thought or just I guess decided. I don't know if you actually decide that yourself, but the universe kind of told me that.
The cosmos is like, here you go. This is yours now.
So I always knew I wanted to pursue something creative. In that journey, I never had any intention on going to college. All throughout high school, I started playing music in high school, and that's all I wanted to do with my life. And then my senior year, I was in my last semester, just like getting ready to leave. And I had somebody come to my graphic design class that was with an institution. I'm not going to say the name of the institution because they are no longer with us. But yeah, there was just some shady stuff that happened there.
Oh my God.
Okay. And so this person was like incredibly convincing about this program at this school. And I ended up going home that day and telling my mom, like, hey, I do want to go to college actually. And this is what I want to do. And so I was pursuing like a graphic design career or, whatever. Yeah. I didn't really know. It was creative, and it was school after school. So yeah, it was like, I kind of felt like I was buying time for myself to still continue to figure it out. But I mean, all throughout that, I would say that there's always been some kind of storytelling aspect.
I love it. Did you know it was going to be, or when did you know it was going to be video?
That was definitely later. I was going to, after the falling out I had with that art institution.
That shall not be named.
Yes. After I had the falling out, I was really in just like a place of like, what the hell do I do with my life? And of course I was only 17 or 18 or whatever. Right. Like it doesn't really matter what you do at that point. But it was just like, I was just trying to figure it out. So I went to community college. And then around the same time, I started just doing some creative writing, which then turned into screenwriting, which then turned into pursuing like filmmaking and film school. And I did end up completing community college and just getting a degree that's just like fully generalized. It wasn't a specialization in anything. Went to film school, dropped out of film school. So it was all like I guess a big part of my story is just not completing college. So yeah.
Now look at you.
Yeah. Now look at me. I would love to go back to that film school and just be like, none of this is even real. Like you're teaching the wrong stuff, but I digress. But yeah, video definitely came later.
Interesting. And it's a unique thing to be in business with your spouse. What's that like?
Man, that is the most common question we get when people find out that we're married and then also own a business together. And I have to say, it is the greatest decision we've ever made. Love it. I have no regrets at all. My wife is literally my best friend. A lot of couples that we meet, they talk about like, oh, I could never spend that much time with my spouse or whatever. And, to each their own. I will not judge, but I love spending time with my wife, and love it. Yeah. And so
what's her role in the business? What does she do?
Yeah, she's she keeps me from doing stupid stuff.
Good.
I guess the long of the short of that is that, but she plays a producer role. She's very heavy on operations, and she helps me out with some of the admin stuff that I just am not good at. So
nice. Let's give her a shout out. What's her name?
Yeah, her name is Madison.
Madison, you rock.
Yes, yeah. She is the greatest.
Oh, that's amazing. What I am so I know you've got a blurred background, but I can't stop looking at what looks like books, probably some graphic novels.
They're actually VHS tapes and DVDs.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Just you're having a shit day. And you're like, oh, I need to pick myself up. I need to do some self-care. What's the DVD or the VHS that you pull off that shelf?
Oh man. Another incredibly loaded question. Uh-huh. I think it depends on this is going to be the most like pretentious answer ever. I think it depends on the context of the shit day. if the shit day made me feel sad, then I'm probably gonna put on like Spike Jonze's Her.
Okay.
Big fan of that movie. You know, if the shit day made me angry, I might put on like There Will Be Blood or No Country for Old Men. You know, if the shit day made me inquisitive and wanting to learn more about the universe, then I'm probably going to put on like a Christopher Nolan movie or something. I love Oppenheimer. I watched the movie like 3 times when it was in the theater, and then when it got a physical release, I've seen it maybe 6 more other times. So,
all right, that's solid. Great answer, by the way. Like,
Thank you.
Solid answer. I like it when
your listeners are going to be so pissed. They're like, "Oh, who's this asshole?" That
no, oh my god, they're going to be like my people. You know, or they're going to be like, I love that he didn't just give a standard answer. Like, that's great. Dig it.
What about you? What would be your pick if you had a shit day?
Yeah. Well, I guess only because it's top of mind. I have so many that I would watch, but I think The Secret Life of Walter Mitty would be up there.
Yeah. Dude, I love Ben Stiller in a non-traditional Ben Stiller role. Yeah. Have you been watching Severance?
Oh, okay, dude. So I'm like 1 episode in and everybody keeps telling me I have to watch it. So I'm like, and the world is losing its mind with Severance. And I can't wait to dig into it. I just haven't had the bandwidth to do it.
Oh, dude. It is. I know it's not Ben Stiller in an acting role, but like,
he's a storyteller, man. Like,
it's unreal.
Here's the thing: the first maybe 5 minutes of Secret Life of Walter Mitty, there's no dialogue. Mm-hmm. It's him working on his checkbook. It's him deciding whether or not to send a wink to his crush. Like, it is fucking brilliant. And he directed that one too. Like, and the soundtrack also, by the way, to that movie is
I'm gonna have to revisit. It's been a while.
Yeah. So there you go. Thanks for asking.
Nice. Absolutely.
Oh man. What does Logan do for fun? Like, what's the going out and maybe besides your death metal dinosaur band?
Yeah, I'm a big hockey fan, which is probably
sorry for your loss.
Yeah, it's okay, man. I think of all the people to bank it would be Connor McDavid. I mean,
100%.
All respect, so much respect. And I'm a Dallas Stars fan, and we had a defenseman on Team Canada, so you know it was
a win-win.
Yeah, it was a friendly match. Obviously, I know there was some not so friendly happenings, but I love hockey, which is crazy being from Texas. You know, but we've got a great squad, and I love watching. So I guess for fun, it would be I kind of slowed down on the beer drinking for now, but you know, in a perfect world, it would be drinking some brews and watching some hockey.
Yeah. There's I don't know, like I've been to Texas all of one time and I love it. Texas is just great people just all around. But we went to this, I can't even remember the name of it. It's like this outdoor barbecue spot. It's got like food trucks around it. There's a
truck yard.
Yes. What is this magical place? Like, you just go hang out. There's kids playing in the dirt. There's parents. Oh my God.
Yeah. Truck yard is great. Especially there's a couple different locations in this area. Yeah. And they switch up their food trucks a lot, which is a really cool experience. Just love it. And like a lot of them have like just incredible food.
Oh yeah.
And it's just a vibe when it's not 28 degrees outside.
It's hot as hell down there. Like, yeah. Oh, sorry, 28 when it's cold.
Oh yeah. 28.
Yeah, sorry,
28
like 28. I'm just like that.
Yeah.
That's like 28 Celsius is kind of cool. That's like that.
Yeah.
I dig that. But 28 Fahrenheit, not so great.
That's right. The conversion.
Love it. What is like your guilty pleasure? The thing that Logan does just for Logan. Hockey, beer, I get it. Death metal dinosaur, but like, what's the thing?
Yeah, I struggled a long time with the concept of a guilty pleasure, because I think I've come to the realization now that like you should just be who you are and like what you like. And because for the longest time it was like I went through this period of like identity crisis, because my identity was in the music that I listened to, the people I hung out with, and then it was like, well, if you listen to a different kind of music, then like you kind of got to keep that on the DL, and I absolutely hated that. So all that to say, what is my guilty pleasure? You know, I try not to do a ton of like video games, but you know, sometimes it's just like you just have to.
Yes.
You have to decompress in a world that is not ours.
What is okay? First of all, are you a PC or are you a console gamer?
So I play on a Steam Deck, so I think that constitutes me a PC gamer, but without all of the fancy hardware. I'm basically playing PC games in a handheld system.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dope. So. Okay, what's your game? What's the game of choice for you?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance lately. I know the second game just came out, or
we just bought that yesterday, and we haven't done the first one yet.
Yeah, so I've been grinding the first one. It is like one of the coolest concepts of a game, and like the story is so good. Oh my God. But even the gameplay is like hilarious. It's pretty difficult, and so it's. I mean, I love that one. I mean, Skyrim is a huge go-to for me.
Yeah.
I love Skyrim, and then sometimes I'm also a NASCAR fan, so I'll play some of those racing games. So
yeah. Do you have like a race car setup, or are you still doing it on your?
Nah, I just dude, I was looking at a simulator not too long ago, and it's just like the money that you have to sink into it is so crazy, and like there's no way I could justify that to my wife. Like,
yeah. 100%. So. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool that you're playing that game. And so, my girlfriend and I, we bought the second one. I'm so due to it. It's something Deliverance 2.
Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, because it came out as rated as one of the best open world games that the world has ever seen. So we're just like,
it's crazy.
We jump into it because we're like Assassin's Creed fans, and I love Far Cry. But three very different games and game styles.
Yeah, for sure.
What a gorgeous game,
dude! It's beautiful.
Huh. All right, that's wicked.
Yeah, big fan. Been but yeah, like I said, I don't know if that constitutes the answer of guilty pleasure, but I think every now and then.
Yeah, I like to frame guilty pleasure as not something that you're ashamed of, but just something that you're just like, you just do it for you. And there's like, because sometimes pretty much everybody I have on the show is not a selfish asshole, right?
It's not a what?
A selfish asshole.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they like my guests typically are people that do for others and are always out there making the world a better place, and and sometimes you just got to do something for yourself.
Yeah, totally.
So it's not selfish. It's just self-care with a sword in your hand.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, dude, for being in a dinosaur band, I am clueless on dinosaurs, but I think I've played the Ark game a little bit. That one's like open world survival with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And there's this one on there that scares the absolute living shit out of me. It's called the Mosasaur, and it is like, it's if you've ever seen Jurassic World, it's the one that is like in the Shamu tank. Like it's the,
oh yeah,
dude. And it comes up, dude, so in the movie, you kind of get an idea of the scale of it, but in the video game, when you're like, POV of your character and you're just in the middle of the ocean and this like skyscraper of a dinosaur comes like out of the, like, I don't like open water. Like I have a fear of open water. And the mosasaur, I think I have like a healthy, respectful fear of it. And I think that's why it's my favorite.
Love it. Yeah. I mean, it's not like it would bite you. It would just like, it'd be game over.
Yeah. It could eat like 10,000 of me. Like I don't know, that its scale is massive. It's unreal.
That's awesome. All right. Okay. So what's like one of your favorite things to do outside?
Outside. That is a good question. Man, I already said drinking beer is an answer, so I don't know if I can use that one again.
Well, if you like drinking beer outside, feet up on a fire pit.
I do. Yeah, man. I think, I'm not a huge camper. I don't know. Like I can, if I've got a nice place that has indoor plumbing and those kinds of things, then, I tend to gravitate towards those types of places. But so I'm not a huge camper, but I do absolutely love the mountains.
Right on. You'd love it where I'm at.
What's that?
You'd love it where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm on my way. So I don't think I would ever do like a camping excursion or anything like that. But for our honeymoon, we went to British Columbia, up in like the Osoyoos area.
Oh, beautiful area.
And yeah, dude, it was amazing. And then like I've been to Montana and Colorado, and so I just love being around mountains.
Very cool.
And you can kind of do anything in the mountains. So whatever you can do in the mountains, that's what I like to do outside.
That's awesome. Oh, that's wicked. I'm curious about your approach to storytelling, just to take a left turn. Mm-hmm. What do you think? What do people need to know about telling a good story, whatever the medium?
Oh, man. I'm going to say something that's not even, I can't take any credit for it, but if somebody really is like interested in telling a good story, then they need to read StoryBrand by Donald Miller. Cause awesome. That's like the Bible of strategic storytelling.
Yeah.
And I mean, even I guess to break that down a little bit, it's just like study the hero's journey and you like just apply that. But honestly, storytelling is innate in human beings. It's how we communicate. It's literally like what we've done on this podcast for however many minutes we've been on here, just tell stories. So like it's how people communicate. So first, I guess I would say if somebody wants to tell a story, one, just talk. And then two, if you want to tell a better story, just read Donald Miller's books, because they really are like they're the greatest resource for storytelling and learning how to implement that strategically.
Awesome. What is, from a video capture and I mean, you work in video, so you know this very, very well. Like you might do 30 days of pre-production, 2 days of production, and 30 days of post-production. Right. What are some of those I don't know, things that you could give the listeners? It would be like, here's, when you're telling a story on video, maybe don't do this, or definitely do this. Do you know what I mean? Like, what do you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, don't focus on selling like every second of every minute that you're recording. Like don't worry about selling something. Authenticity is the greatest superpower you have when you're on video.
Word.
And so being authentic is another thing, and just provide value. I think people get caught up in that what they know is so sacred and it needs to be behind a paywall. Yeah. But honestly, if you just give out everything you know for free, people are still going to be willing to pay for it later when they get to know you and when you start to build a relationship with them. So really? I think just if you're on video, don't worry about selling. Just give away free value. Everything you know, give it away. And this is stuff that the greats have been preaching for decades, right? Like it's not a new concept that I'm talking about, but it's just like if people trust you more when you're just authentically yourself, when you're willing to give away information, and when you're engaging them with the story.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Thanks, man. That's perfect. What is the one thing that you wish the world knew?
Oh my God.
if you had no other words that you were allowed to say like for your life, what advice would you give?
Yeah. I mean, just love people.
It's very timely.
Yeah. Empathy is a big concept, right? Like, it's a lot of people get it, a lot of people don't, but like, I just think love people, because not everything is so black and white, and not everything is so like easy or basic.
Right.
Like the company, the name of our company is Digital Sonder.
Yeah.
And the idea of Sonder it's the philosophical idea that everyone in the world is living a life as unique and complex and as vivid as your own. So it's like when you're driving on the highway and you see somebody driving somewhere, they also have a complex life just like you.
Yeah.
And so I think that, like, just have empathy for people and love them, because whatever you're going through, somebody else is also going through some things, good and bad, and nothing is as easy as this or that.
Oh my God, Logan, that's outstanding. Thank you. Holy shit. Well, I was going to ask about the name, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Huh. Yeah. I got it from Seth Godin talks about the idea of Sonder in This Is Marketing.
Yeah.
And
Seth.
Yeah, he's I mean the wizard. He's definitely like Mount Rushmore, like marketing guys. If that's so nerdy. That's the nerdiest thing ever. But yeah, he talks about Sonder in the book, and it's just like it's so applicable just every single day. Like, I would implore anybody listening to this episode, just like think about the next time you're in public, like think about the people around you, and just like literally close your eyes and just think about like what they're doing in their day. I think it would give them a better appreciation for that other human being.
Yeah. I was at a breakfast place yesterday, and I don't usually go to these places. They're loud and whatever, and I get overwhelmed easily with walls of noise, but I was really hungry and I really wanted eggs. So anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm drinking my coffee. I'm alone, and I'm hearing all these snippets of conversation, and my God, what a rich tapestry that we're in.
That's my favorite. Yeah, that is my favorite thing to do. It's like, it's people watching, but it's more of just like people observing. Yeah. Observation, absorption. Yeah. I love that. That's amazing.
Oh, that's so cool. Are you a car guy or a motorcycle guy, a boat guy, a truck guy, a airplane guy, a walking around in your vans guy, a skateboard guy, longboard guy? Tell me, give me the skinny.
Yeah, no, not a huge car guy. I did mention I like to watch NASCAR, but the mechanics of everything is so foreign to me. I just like to watch them go fast and turn left. So
such a simple but complicated life.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I was big into the skateboarding culture growing up. I think that was like formidable, like years of like, 12 years old to throughout high school. It's like, that's how I found my people, was by picking up a skateboard. And, my first group of friends that I really had were the skaters that I was around. And I was I was a skateboard kid. I wasn't very good at all, but I liked hanging out with my friends. So
nice. Do you have a favorite skate punk band?
You know, it's hard to beat Anthrax and like Suicidal Tendencies.
Yes, sir.
Like I've seen Anthrax so many times in concert, and it's just like, especially when I was younger, like, and way more in shape and could take way more of a beating. Like those shows were just like some of the most fun shows.
Yeah. Best mosh pits ever.
Yeah. So I know they kind of ride the line of like, you know, the crossover skate punk thrash, whatever, but they have the mentality. So
there was a band, they're out of Edmonton, which is north of us here. And they're called No Rebate. And they maybe lasted 2 years back in the 80s, but they're like my favorite skate band. Like, fuck, did I love those guys? They're so great.
I'll have to check them out.
I don't even know if you can find them anymore. Like I went like they're just, I used to have them on a cassette, right? Like you'd collect cassettes at the gigs and stuff, but
yeah, you want to trade? You want to trade some tapes? I think I got some.
I'd make you a mixtape.
yeah, I'll trade you some tapes and we can.
That's awesome. Oh my God. So you're kicking back, you're having a beer. Maybe you're in the woods. Maybe you've got a grill happening. What's on that grill?
Yeah. Ooh, some chicken. A nice barbecue chicken. And maybe some corn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the side? It's gotta be corn.
Yeah, corn, and you know, I probably got a pot of some potatoes boiling. I'll mash them up. Yeah, I think that sounds so good.
I'm thinking, I know what I'm doing like for dinner tonight.
Yeah, dude, I think you just gave me, my wife's going to ask me, hey, what are we having for dinner? I'm like, you know what? I've got a Michael Dargie special recipe. It's corn, chicken, and mashed potatoes.
And it's happening now.
That's right.
Buckle up.
Yeehaw.
Oh my God. All right. So favorite TV show right now is Severance.
Yeah, man. I caught up. I got
no spoilers.
Apple.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers at all. That would ruin me if I was the guy that spoiled Severance for people. But I got Apple TV Plus specifically to start Severance because like the marketing for it and like their immersive, like just the way that they were pushing the show was just amazing. It was incredible. It drew me in so much.
Good job. Holy shit. And Adam Scott is freaking crazy.
Dude, he is the greatest in that show. Like he is so good.
Yeah.
And like he's essentially playing two characters. Like I don't think that's a spoiler, right? Like
No, I think we're good.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, he's essentially playing two characters, which is unreal. But so I got Apple TV Plus. I blew through season 1 so fast. Ended up catching up to where they were at in season 2. And so now I'm on the like every Friday, like I can't wait for this. Like, so it is such a unique show. I'm a big Black Mirror fan. I don't know if you ever watched Black Mirror. So it's very reminiscent of Black Mirror. And yeah, I love it.
Amazing. Oh, all right. Favorite director, if you have one.
Yeah, I can. I'm just gonna list off some because I cannot. There's no way.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I love everything Robert Eggers does. You know, The Witch, Northman, Lighthouse, Nosferatu. Like he's just hitting home runs all the time.
We haven't seen Nosferatu yet, and I'm told that it is one of the best films that I'll ever see.
Yeah, I mean, that's a crazy thing to say about any movie, but it is very good. I will definitely say it is very good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I love his style of like Gothic, like telling, like storytelling through like a Gothic lens. And when I was in community college, one of my English comp classes was a specialization or focus in Gothic literature, and so it's super cool to see like that style like alive and like come to life. So really love him. Christopher Nolan, as I mentioned before, love him. Let's see who's not controversial. That's the tough.
Well, I mean, you can have you can like controversial people, for the art that they do, right? Like, I mean, I think that's fair game.
I think so. Like, I'm not gonna say Woody Allen because like I don't know if I actually like his movies that much.
During the time, I think that they were so different and so quirky that they stood out, but they didn't, in my opinion, haven't stood the test of time.
Yeah, I don't think they aged very well.
And also, he's creepy as fuck. So
that's right. Yeah,
sorry, Woody.
Right.
I mean, maybe you're a great guy. I've never met him, so I don't know. I should shut up.
Yeah, I think we're good with that one, but I don't think I want to meet that guy. But yeah, I mean, I love the standard answers. You know, like Scorsese. Sure. Pretty much everything he does is golden. Ingmar Bergman is kind of my artsy fartsy answer. I love Ingmar Bergman movies. You know, I'm so grateful that we live in a time where the Criterion Collection exists, because I mean, most of these on the top shelf are all Criterion Collection. And so it's like, I feel so honored and grateful that I get to be exposed to art like that, because I don't know how else I would discover it or you know, be able to find out about those movies. And so, yeah, and then I'll pretty much watch any movie that Willem Dafoe's in. So
I love Willem, and I think we have to give a shout out to Ben Stiller. Of course, yeah. I know we already did it, but we'll just have to put a button on that one because I think he's done some incredible stuff. Yeah, I just rewatched Meet the Parents, and that is a masterful movie. Stranger Than Fiction, which has nothing to do with Ben Stiller, but is also one of my favorite movies of all time. Because Will Ferrell, who I typically don't love in films because he's so over the top. Like, I love Elf about that movie, but Stranger Than Fiction I've got a special spot in my heart for that one. Yeah, that is a really fun. Like, that is a fun watch. Yeah, I completely forgot. It's been years since I've seen that movie, but it's a really cool concept. Yeah. Yep. Harold Crick and his watch. That's right, man. Oh my God. That's so good. Yeah, this has been so much fun. I need to know, first off, I guess, pineapple on pizza, is that a yes or a no? Absolutely. But I cannot share said pizza with my wife because she's allergic to pineapples. What? So if we get pineapple on pizza, I get to eat the whole thing. Hot damn. That's like right. That's a relationship win. I would say so. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I only ordered pineapple. I accidentally ordered pineapple on pizza. Yeah. Again. Yeah, no, I love it. I really don't think any topping deserves such harsh discrimination. Like, put anything on a pizza, man. Like, right. Don't go pizza shaming. Yeah, come on. Like, it's 2025. Yeah, we should be over this. Right, we should. And just because I'm feeling very Canadian these days. Were you aware that Hawaiian pizza was a Canadian invention? I don't know that I was, but I'll accept that. It was true. That's fun. My dad always referred to it as Canadian bacon and pineapple. And so, maybe that was an homage, but yeah. Way to go, Dad. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, big ups to Pops. Yep. There's these people in the world, Logan, that I call rebels in waiting. And I don't know who they are. I don't know where they are. I don't know what they're doing. What I do know is that they've taken this dramatic step, or they're about to. And I always like to ask every guest, what advice do you have for these rebels in waiting to just go and do this thing that they're so passionate about doing?
Yeah. First, I would say drink some water. You have to stay hydrated on your journey.
That is the first time I've heard that, and I love it.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, you got to have it. So, but then I would say, if you really are so passionate, strap in, like buckle your seatbelt and never stop loving that thing. And wherever it takes you, just say yes along the way as many times as you can.
I love it.
So,
Logan, that is awesome. Thank you so much. And thanks for taking the time. This has been so much fun hanging out with you and getting to know you.
Yeah, man, I'm so glad we were able to do this. I really appreciate it, and thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for the chat and the good laughs.
Yeah, more to come, my friend. More to come.
Yeah, I hope to make it up to Calgary one of these days, and next time you're in the big Texas, hit me up.
Oh, look, yeah, we'll go to Truck Yard.
That's right. That's right. If it's 28 degrees Celsius and not Fahrenheit.
Correct. Well, I mean, I'm fine with 28 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, have a good time, and I'll see you next time.
Amazing. Thanks, Logan.
Hey, thanks so much, Michael.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode. Hey, if you're an artist, scientist, entrepreneur, or business owner who wants a smooth and proven method to find, shape, and share your story with the world, head on over to brandjitsu.com and order a copy of my book, Brand Jitsu, Move Your Brand from Meh to Memorable. I've been your host, Michael Dargie, and this has been the RebelRebel podcast. It's a podcast for creative rebels and entrepreneurs all over the world. And hey, if you're a rebel or you know a rebel, head on over to the RebelRebelPodcast.com and fill out the guest request form. Thanks so much for listening. Until next time.